Hey boys, welcome back to some more Parramatta Eels career mode. And having a look, Riley Smith is almost back from his bulging disc injury. That is fantastic news. Unfortunately, Brennan Hands is basically gone for the season. Would have been good cover, basically, I mean, in the halves at hooker. But I guess with the addition of De Silva, we've actually got pretty good depth this year because we got Papali. We've got Dylan Brown if we choose who we choose to play in the halves with Moses. But it'll be nice to get Riley Smith back so we can get sort of combo with him and De Silva going strong, because I don't particularly want to play De Silva as my starting nine. I actually... I don't know what to think about De Silva. He's obviously exciting young talent, but I do very much like Riley Smith. I think he's a very good young dummy half. So I'm excited to get him back into the side, taking on the Sharkies here. Should be a tough game. Should be a tough game. They got Strike across the park, good forward pack. So yeah, should be an interesting one, as we do have. We have gone. I don't know when did I have this like this last game? I can't remember. But Dylan Brown, we have got him out of the team for Papali. Just a bit of a look to the future. Bit of a look to the future as Will Kennedy burst straight through off the opening kick. Not a fantastic little start for our defensive unit, but yeah, a bit of a look to the future. I am not, similar to real life, I'm not going to be re-signing Dylan Brown. I was a little undecided if I was going to or not, because I know Dylan Brown cops a bit of flack, but I still like him as a player. I think he's got good things to offer, but I thought, you know what, we'll play it by ear. We'll play it like real life for at least this season with the big name going. I don't know where he's signed next year. I think actually, from memory, I think he's gone to Manly on the game here, which is actually sort of fitting because they probably do need a half, as we do get a chance here. Jackie Williams offload to Kelma Tulangi. Almost, he does in fact power his way over the try line. Will Kennedy did his best to hold the big man up, but not going to be denied. It was a good offload from Jack Williams. We had a little bit of ad-lib footy in the lead up to that, getting the offloads going. I think, I can't deny, I like the offloading. It is overpowered in this game, but boy oh boy, don't get me wrong, I think this game is improving a lot, and I'm starting to. Don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of things that I find very frustrating, but I'm starting to very much enjoy the game. It is obviously very similar to Live 4 still, with a paint job, and it does feel smoother at this point, but the one thing I do particularly like is the offloading, because the offloading in Live 4 was trash. It was really, really bad. It just doesn't work, as Kennedy is causing us all sorts of headaches off these kicks. I thought that was a pretty well-timed bomb. Unfortunately, we didn't quite make contact with him, as the big Hazelton goes straight through again. We're leaving these gaps in our defensive line. It's I'm surprised they haven't scored a try yet, because we've been a bit scrappy. I think our defense has been surprisingly our best part of the season thus far, but this game we're just a little bit at 6s and 7s. But yeah, the offloading, I know it's a bit cheesy, but man, you can do some good stuff with the offloads. Like, it's fun to do. I like it that they made it overpowered. I get that you don't want things to be too crazy. Like, I would definitely like them to nerf, like, stepping and fens and whatnot. Like, I would rather there be more of an emphasis on line running and getting a player through the space rather than just the animation of the step. But offloading, I really hope they don't nerf the offloading, because, yeah, it's overpowered, but it is fun. Like, you can actually do good plays. So we'll see. I don't think there's any real plans for that. Oh, Brayley's just fucking... The big don't argue. Oh, my word. He's just gone barreling over the top of Kartonga there. That's obviously a while ago now, but one of the new animations with the big sort of don't argue. He just got absolutely rissoled, but yeah, they get a bit lucky here. They get the footy back and they almost get to the line. Iongi comes up with a clutch stop and holds him up. I don't know why they went up to the video ref for that one. He didn't actually go to ground, but you know, they're just checking. Might have had fucking go extender arms there and planted it, but no, not to their enjoyment as that's a ball, but again Iongi, he is going to that time. I thought Iongi pulled off another try saver, but that man Nikora, just the constant online pressure, did our best. And I know people complain about stuff like that. I actually think it's pretty well balanced in this game. Again, it does feel a little bit, it feels annoying because there's no real way to sort of influence it necessarily. As a great little blindside play there, Zaki Lomax almost getting over, but I don't know. I feel like for the most part in this game, you hold them up the majority of the time, which I think it's balanced pretty well. Like you don't want it to always be held up over the line. Like there's players that they get the ball down. Like it's just how it is. So I don't know. I think I've talked about that quite a few times, but I do agree, or not, I agree with myself that I think it's pretty well balanced. I think the driving animation isn't overly bad. I'm still yet to, like, one of the latest big updates, they talked about new animations for tackling over the line. I still don't know what that was. If anyone knows, I've got to go back and look at those patch notes, because there was definitely something to do with the drive animation. I can't remember the exact verbiage, but it was to do with those sort of put downs, I think, as that's a great kick. Iongi chasing through. It was perfect. It was perfect, but I think Sione Katoa got the footy on that occasion. It was a great kick. Fantastic kick, but Iongi just couldn't quite snag it, as a couple of good offloads there. Luca Moratti goes through, so still 6-all. Plenty of time left to put some points on. That was just getting in the way there, and that's the risk with the offloads, getting a silly one away there. They pick it off, but yeah, if you've seen it in the comments with the new animation for holding up over the line, I don't know. Maybe I have seen it, but I don't think I have, so I'm interested to know. Maybe they didn't put it. I know there's been cases like that where they've had notes that actually haven't. Oh my god! Oh no, Sione Katoa. He is a noted stepper. This one just bangs straight. You know, that one I think deserves the big dive. He's made our boys look like quite the fucking fools there. They've absolutely been done dirty. What can you say? As Brayden Trindle converts, just a big hook on that one. So 12 points to 6. We're looking a little frantic in this game. We've had our chances as Simonson across field, couple of steps, goes through, gets the ball back to Jackie Williams again, looking for the little late offload. Probably good to hold it, as we've got this blindside play on the lookout here. Beautiful ball across. Addo-Carr stepping his man, diving in the corner, as good as you like to see. Addo-Carr gets one back on his opposing winger, who just did him dirty. That was good work. Addo-Carr, you can't give him that much room down the sideline. It was a great ball. I think, I don't know who it was. I don't know, maybe Penasini with the nice ball across there, and Addo-Carr just a sniff of the try line is going to do a great job. As Zach Lomax, tricky kick. I've got to be honest, I haven't quite nailed the kicking in this game, as that one is not going to shape enough, and we are going to miss. So still the 2 points down, as a silly play there, just getting in each other's way. That could be the ball game. It probably is, in fact. That is very disappointing. But the kicking, I don't know. You can obviously cheese the kicking, like you can sort of hang it out right or left and just sort of angle it. Like you can do it very cheesy, but I don't know. Even like without doing it cheesy in the old game, I could nail it most times, but it is a bit more challenging in this, as that kick is going to cost us throwing this to golden points. So the Sharkies probably deserved winners. We were a little bit shaky in this game, and yeah, few too many errors. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment. I'll see you guys in the next one.